So good morning to everyone. Hope you are doing well. Just comment, am I audible and visible to everybody? So as we have already done three classes for this chapter for production and production function. So hope so you all have been get all the points or all the concepts with proper clarification regarding the production function. Just tell me, in this class we'll discuss about some practical questions that we have done on the regards of production function, and also we will try to understand what majorly questions may be asked in your coming exams, either you are preparing for any SSC examination or for any government one day exams, right? So comment fast if I am audible and visible to everybody, and if you are facing any video and audio issue, just let me confirm. Okay, so let me confirm if you are facing any issue. Just let me confirm if you are facing any issue. Am I audible and visible to everyone? So in this session we'll discuss about some major questions that already been asked in your SSC examination or might be asked in your SSC exams, right? So this all the questions will be mostly related to the production function, right? So in this class we'll try to understand the majorly concepts already we have discussed, but still we'll discuss about, try to understand about the major concepts of production function. Now first of all we need to try to understand the first question on your screen, that what is the expression of the technological relationship between inputs and output. So what do you mean by this production function? That the question already asked the actual definition of production function. So what is the meaning of production function? The relationship between input and the output. The relationship between input and output is known as what? Production function. The same thing question is also asking that what is an expression of technological relationship. So what is the technological relationship between inputs and output? This is what? Production function. This is what? Production function. Production function is what? Whatever the inputs you will apply, the same you will get output. So this is what production function. If you will add more sugar in a tea, so it will more sweeter than comparatively before. So this is what whatever the input you will apply, so the same amount of output you will get. So totally the relation between input and output is known as what? Production function. Because all the production means what? Conversion of raw material, conversion of input into the final goods. So this is what? Whatever the input you will use, that will be converted into the final good. So what that input? These are some factors. These are some function that you do actually, right? So this is what production function. Now the next question: what refers to the transformation of inputs into output? So here I want to make you try to understand that actually what type of the same questions may be asked into the different types. Are you able to understand what I'm saying? Many questions, a single question may be asked into a different type of languages. So last question has been asked that what is the relation. In this question is asking the transformation, right? So answer the question fast. Answer the question fast. What refers to the transformation of inputs into output? It's production, revenue function, production function, or all of the above. So again the answer will be what? Production function. It's what? Transformation. I have already told you the conversion, transformation are basic the themes, same things, both the same things are same. So this is what? Production function. Next is what is a period in which output can be changed by changing only variable factor. by changing only variable factor. So the question is asking by changing in variable factor. So I have already told you about the terms, types of production function. So you do two different types. The first one is short run, production function, right? And the second one is what? Long run production function. Long run production function. So what is this short run production function and what is this long run production function? In short run, as you all know, for the production of any goods, you use two different factors. The first one is variable factor. Variable factor. The first one is variable factor. And the second one is fixed factor. Fixed factor. So first one is variable factor. Variable factor means what? Factor which changes as the level changes, as the level of output changes. It means what? If you change the level of output, you have to change the variable factor. There is no change in the fixed factor. So fixed factor what? When there is a change in level of output happens, when there is a change in output happens, but there is no change in fixed factor. So this is what called variable factor and the fixed factor. Now if we do the business for short run time, it means what? If you are doing a business for short run, it means what? You are doing business for less than 1 year. So if you're doing any business for less than 1 year or any business for short run, it means what? You are doing you are just changing only the variable factor. You are changing just only the variable factor, not a fixed factor. Am I clear to everyone? So you are changing just a variable factor, not a fixed factor. In short run, you are not going to change any in fixed factor. You just change the variable factor as you change in the level of output. Am I clear to everyone? So this is what called the variable factor. Clear? This is what called variable factor. In long run type of business, it means what? You are doing the business for more than 1 year. It means you are doing the business for more than 1 year. It means what? Long run. So this is what long run means. What? You always change the variable factor as you change in the level of output. You always change the variable factor as well as you change the fixed factor. So in long run type of business, you do change both the things, where variable factors also change, fixed factor also change. So that type of business is known as long run type of business. So question is asking the changing only the variable factor. So as I have already told you about what is the exactly meaning of short run. So in short run type of business, you just change the only variable factor, right? So this will be your right answer. The short run will be your right answer. Just tell me, is there any issue? Any issue you are getting? Just tell me. So short run will be your right answer. Short run will be your right answer. Short run will be your right answer. Now, next question. What refers to a period in which output can be changed by changing all factors of production? So as I have already told you, you are changing all factors of production. Now you are changing all factors of production. Now you are changing all factors of production. It means what? What do you mean to say? Changing all factors of production means what? It means here both variable factors as well as fixed factor. Both the factor changes as you changes in the level of output. If you want to increase the level of output, you just change both the things, as well as variable factor as well as fixed factor. Variable factor likes what? Raw material. Basically we take labors. right? Fixed factor what? Like equipments like machines, buildings, land. So these equipments are called the fixed factor. You change these factors as you change in the level of output, and you change these factor as you change in the level of output. So if you are changing both the factor, if you are changing both the factor in the changing after changing in level of output, so that the thing you are doing in the type of long run business, that the thing you are doing in the type of long run business, because long run is, it means what? You are doing business for the long time, more than 1 year. So that is why you just change both the factors in long run type of business. Am I clear to everyone? So this is what called long run type of business. Am I clear to everybody? Now, what are fixed inputs? Fixed inputs, the same factor is known called inputs. Inputs is what? Called factors. Factors means what? Inputs, right? Factors means what? Called inputs. Just answer the question fast. Answer the question fast. What are fixed inputs? Means fixed factors. Plant, machinery, building, all of the above. What will be your right answer? So as you all know, fixed factor means what? Which do not change as you change in the level of output. So if I ask to you, is it any possibility that you will change, if you change the production of marker from 100 to 150 units? Let's say if you are doing the production for 100 units of marker, you are doing the production for 100 units of marker. Is it any possibility if you want to increase the production of 1 to 150 marker, so you will change the labor, raw material, or you will change the you will shift the another plant, you will buy another machinery, or you will purchase a new building? Is there any possibility? So you will not do these things. You will do just change the raw material. You will change the raw material. You can change the labor, number of labor. So these changes you will be you will do. You will not change these, you will not change these factors. So this is what it means. We have got that one understanding, that we do not change the fixed inputs as we change the level of output in the term of short period. So these all are called the fixed inputs. These all are called fixed inputs. We do not change all the fixed factor. We do not change the all the fixed factors at the change in level of output in the short run. Clear? So that is why this all the things are called plant, machinery and building. This will be your right answer. Am I clear or not? Just tell me. Now, next question. Tell me, is there any issue you are facing? Just let me know. Now, the next question. What are factors in short run and classified as variable factor, fixed factor, both variable and fixed factor, or none of the above? Now, try to understand question very carefully. What are factors in the short run classified as? It means what? What type of factors you majorly use in the short run? What type of factor you majorly use in the short run type of business? Answer fast. Answer the question fast. So you use both variable and fixed factor, but indirectly if we say you use the variable factor more in short run type of business, you use variable factors. This variable factor actually the classified to the short run type of business. Clear? So this will be your right answer. This will be your right answer. Now, next question. Fixed factor, as you all know, the fixed factor is always fixed at the time of fixed short run business. Now, come to the next question. What specifies the maximum output produced with a given output or minimum quantity of inputs needed to produce? What specifies the maximum output produced with a given output or minimum quantity of inputs needed to produce? Tell me, maximum output produced with a given output or minimum quantity of inputs are needed to produce. This is what called production function, cost, revenue function, or cost function, or none of the above. It means here what you need to answer. You try to understand this question. You want to produce maximum output. If you want to produce maximum output, so you have to apply some inputs. You have to some apply inputs. You will apply these inputs, then it is only possible to produce output. But the question is asking that you have to use minimum input. By the using of minimum input, you have to produce maximum output. Now tell me, I just want to take an example to clarify this whole concept. Just try to understand very carefully. Let's say if this is a marker, and cost of this marker, let's say 10 rupees. Cost of this marker, it means what? The total expenses incurred on the production of this marker, manufacture of this marker, right? So I have spent 10 rupees for the production of this marker. Now if I'm a producer and I have expended, or you can say I have expended 10 rupees on this marker, it means that this 10 rupees is a cost for me. I want to sell this marker at rupees 18 because I will add profit margin also. So now if I just tell you, so I am getting the 8 rupees profit per marker. I am getting 8 rupees profit, right? So if I want to increase my profitability, if I just want to have a more profit, so I have two options. I can do two things. First thing, what? I can increase the price of the marker from 18 to 20. If I increase the price from 18 to 20, so previously I was earning 8 rupees profit at per marker, but if I increase the price from 18 to 20, I am additionally earning 2 rupees more profit comparatively before. So it means what? I am getting 10 rupees more. I am getting 10 rupees more profit. So this is what, like, not a well known producer do these things, right? They are not educated, that person, they have increased the price and then they are earning more profit. This is not a better idea. You can do the another option. What option? Another option is what? First, you have use okay, you can increase the price level of good. Second option, you can do one thing. You just try to find out that where the wastage I am doing for making this marker. So you can find one thing. You can do one thing. You just find that and analyze that process from where I can reduce the cost for manufacturing of this marker. If you find that area, where can I remove these costs? So if you just reduce the cost in the production of marker, still you will get the more profit with the same price, 18 rupees. You are selling same marker at 80 rupees, still you can get more profit than earlier if you find out or analyze that area where I can remove some cost. Like if you are now you are spending 10 rupees on the production of marker, you just find out the cost and reduce that cost to rupees 8. If you find that area, now you are getting this production of marker 8 rupees, still you are getting the more profit comparatively previously. So with the minimum cost you are getting more profit, you are getting maximum production. So this is what cost of production, this is what cost production, sorry, this is what cost function. Its cost function means what, you just apply less to less minimum output and want to produce more output, minimum input and try to produce more output. Clear? Issue? Any issue with you? Tell me. Tell me if you are facing any issue. Tell me. So this is what cost function. Revenue function is what? Whatever the amount you are selling and you are getting the amount, you have received the amount. Whatever the amount of quantity you are selling at a particular price and you are getting the amount. The more you sell, the more you sell, the more you will get revenue. The less you sell, less revenue you will get. So total function between sale and amount received. This is what called revenue function. And also depends on price. It means what, if you increase the price and quantity increasing, you will go get the revenue increase. If you less the price and your quantity is same thing, still you will get the revenue same, but revenue less. If you are decreasing the price but increasing the quantity, still you will get the more revenue. So it's totally depends on the price and the quantity of product that you are selling, right? So this is what cost function, revenue function. Now as I've already told you about the production function means what, production function means what, there is a relationship between the inputs and outputs. What are the inputs you are applying, you will get the output. So the functional relationship between inputs and output is known as production function. Clear? Now the next question for you all. Next question is, what is defined concerning technology? Input, technology, output, or entrepreneurship? Defined concerning technology. It's input, technology, output, or entrepreneurship. Tell me. What is the defined concerning technology? Input, technology, output, or entrepreneurship? So what will be your right answer? This is what defined concerning technology. This is what technology, right? Question is itself is indicating the answer. Now the next question. Tell the answer of this next question. What refers to the increase in the total product when only one factor is increased? Production factor, returns to a factor, returns to inputs, law of diminishing returns. Law of diminishing returns. What refers to the increase in the total product? It means what, I have already told you that, told about the TP means total product. I have told about the MP means marginal product. I have told about the AP. This means average product. Average product. What the meaning of these three concepts? Total product means what? Whatever the amount you have totally produced, whatever the amount that you have produced, this amount, or you can say that quantity is known as total product. Marginal product means what? Whatever the additional amount of production that you have done. Let's say if you have produced 100 units, now you want to increase, you want to produce one additional unit. So it means what? It will become 101 units. So this is what 101 units, it's a total product that you have produced, total production that you have done. If I ask to you that what you have done additional, so you will answer that I have produced one additional unit. So this one additional unit will be called as marginal product. So whatever the amount of additional product that you have done, whatever the amount of additional production that you have done, that additional production is known as marginal product. Clear? Now next one is what? Average product. What do you mean by this average product? Average product means what? Whatever the total production that you have done, total production that you have done, and you want to find out that number of quantity, that you have to find out the number of quantity that you have produced by using of one labor. So if you want to find out, if you want to calculate that number of quantity produced by only a single labor, that you want to find out the average product. This is what average product, that how much product are produced by, how much quantity of product that are produced by only a single labor, right? As you run a 10-kilometer bike in 2-liter petrol. So if you want to find out the average, you will get, sir, in 1 liter I am running 5 kilometer. So this means what? This is the average product that you have done. Clear? So this is what average product. Clear? This is what average product. Am I clear to everyone? So the question is asking the what refers to the increase in the TP when only one factor is increased. So you are increasing only one factor. You are increasing only one factor. So this is what called law of diminishing returns. If you increase the TP when only one factor is increased, law of diminishing returns you are getting. This is what law of diminishing return. Law of diminishing returns means what? Why it is called diminishing? Because as you changing the level of, changing the amount of labor, as you increase the amount of labor, you are getting the return less by less as you uses more quantity of labor for the production of goods and services, right? So this is what diminishing of marginal return. Diminishing of marginal return, it means when you will do more production, you will do sorry, not more production, if you will do more additional labor, use more additional labor, you will get easily sometime after some time you will get less production, less output. So this is what called TP, MP and AP. Next question is saying, what is the law of variable proportion, also known as law of return, law of returns to a factor, returns to a variable factor, all of the above? Tell me. Tell me the answer of this question fast. Now question is what the question is asking, just try to understand the meaning of question first. Question is saying the law of variable proportion. Question is saying the law of variable proportion. What do you mean by this law of variable proportion? As I have already told you about the law of variable. Law means it's universal, variable means which changes, proportion means the what the amount you are changing, how much you are changing amount, proportion, in what proportion you are changing. Let's say if you are using one labor into the one machine, so machine is what? Fixed factor, and one labor, this is what? Quantity of labor you are using. So one labor you are using the one machine, again second 2 labor you are using the one machine, again 3 labor you are using the one machine, in 4 labor you are using one machine. So you are just increasing the number of labor and a machine is fixed at every level of output. So the question is asking, this is what question is asking, different thing, but I just want to explain the what is the meaning of law of variable proportion. So at initially you will, when you use these all labors into the machine, you will get more output, which means more output, which means what? Increasing return. You are getting the increasing return. Increasing return. Again you will use more labor into the single fixed factor, so you will get the return, but it's a decreasing return. It's decreasing return. And again you will use more and more and more labor. Now you will get the constant return. It means what? Maximum return you already got. Now further no more return you will get. And again if still you are using more and more variable factor, now your return will be negative. It means there is a fall in production. There is a level in the fall of production, negative return. So this is what called law of variable proportion. Law of variable proportion. So this is, law of return, law of returns to a factor, returns to a variable factor, all of the above. So every option is the right answer. This law of variable proportion is also called law of returns to a scale. This is also called law of returns to factors, and also it also returns to a variable factors. So whatever the amount of variable factor you are using, the amount of production you are getting. So this is what called variable, law of variable proportion. Am I clear to everyone or not? Am I clear to everyone? Tell me fast. Now the another question is asking, when MP is 0, TP is what? Constant, maximum, minimum, or negative? When MP is 0, TP is what? Max, it's constant, it's maximum, it's minimum, or negative? Tell me fast. The question of this answer fast. When MP is 0, TP is maximum, minimum, 0. When MP is 0, TP is what? So try to understand. When MP is 0, TP is maximum. TP is maximum. How? Try to understand one thing. MP means what? Every additional unit you are getting, every additional production you are getting. This is what called MP. So let's say if MP is increasing, it means TP increases. It's still TP increases, increasing rate. Increasing rate. First point. Second point, when MP is decreasing, it means what? TP still increases but decreasing rate. Decreasing rate. Now the third point, when MP is 0, this is most important. When MP is 0, this means what? TP is maximum. TP is maximum. This point is known as also called point of satiety. This is what called point of satiety. TP is maximum. It means what? Maximum production can be done at this level of output. No more further production possible for any additional labor. Not possible any production after this point. TP is maximum, means total product now finished. If still you are using, if still you are want to produce MP marginal product, Then if MP is negative, it means what? TP becomes, TP falls, TP falls. As I have already told you, no more production might be possible for the additional production. If you are still using the more and more units of labor, no more production will be possible. So this is what called maximum. When MP is 0, TP is maximum, TP is maximum. This will be your right answer. Maximum will be your right answer. So at what level constant? MP is constant. As I've already told you, when TP is maximum, MP is constant means what? When MP is 0. Minimum, TP means constant, you know. TP means constant means what? When MP is 0. Maximum, TP is maximum. Minimum, negative. So this will be your right answer. TP is maximum. Clear? Now next question, when TP starts decreasing, MP becomes. This will be your homework question. This is a question for your homework. This question is for your homework. You have to answer this question, but in homework basis पे, right? So answer the question, answer this question for the in comment box after the ending of this session. Just let me confirm if I have cleared all the concepts with you with a proper understanding. And if you are new on this channel, just join this Telegram channel, Abhishek Sir Official. Abhishek Sir Official. Abhishek Sir Official. This is my Telegram channel. You can join this Telegram channel so that you just get all the updates regarding any class, cancellation of any class, and also you will get all the PDF notes. Also you will get the PDF notes here about the economics and also current affair, because I also used to teach current affairs. So you will get all the notes about economics and the current affairs also. So I have already uploaded the videos on monetary policy also. You can watch that videos also. You will get a proper basic to foundation level understanding in that video, right? So just go and watch that video, and also just join this Telegram channel. You will get all the classes links of mine. Hope you have got everything that I want to deliver with you all. And if you are new on this channel, just subscribe this channel and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you can get all the notification or regarding all the classes of other faculties also, right? Thank you so much, you all. We'll meet in the next class. Thank you so much, you all. God bless you. Take care. Jai Hind.